Hi, it's Rob Anderson again. This is the second video in the sort of a bit of a breakdown section, and it's to talk about what we know as traditional work from home businesses. These are the old school businesses that you always found people doing from home. That would be things like perhaps an architect, definitely bookkeepers. Normally it was a one-man business, so landscapers could be that. I cover other one-man businesses into the next section, which would be services, also, which would be things like plumbers and electricians. But those are the traditional work from home businesses, and over time they've become a bigger and bigger group to where it now includes small manufacturing businesses, crafters, people doing pottery. They A lot of them were part of the traditional, but the point is that the work from home business concept has become so much more powerful these days, with the internet being such a powerful tool through social media and through owning your own website to get business or a lot of business from it. In the old days, you had to rely on word of mouth, and to be very honest, now we're talking, fair enough, back in the 80s and even early 90s, where people looked upon a guy who worked from home as somebody who was a little odd or eccentric, not serious about their business, and even worse, inferior. They would think, oh, well, a bookkeeper who works from his house is obviously not as good as a corporate bookkeeper, which of course is all rubbish, as we now know. And in fact, somebody working from his home has probably got more interest in keeping you happy and giving you good service. But experience has taught that to us and wiped out those old negative things. And now work from home businesses thrive. Very often, though, a local business, a work from home business is a local business, meaning like a bookkeeper, landscaper, etc. By the way, other work from home businesses these days, in fact, probably 80% of the new work from home business world is online, and that will be in the fourth video down here. So this is number 2, traditional work from home businesses. I'm then going to do contractors. The fourth one will be about online, which is pretty much a work from home business too, and pretty much everything, and sort of what I really do. But part of my business is I'm a service or online business offering online things like SEO websites and that sort of thing, all of which I'm going to be teaching you anyway in these videos, this series of videos, for free. But the thing is, for me to cover that properly, if you were local, it's hard to explain, because if let's just choose this as landscaper, you would decide, okay, I want to be a landscaper. I would first suggest that you research other niches. You might find it would be far better. Let's say you really love landscaping and you're very experienced at it even. I would suggest maybe you landscape for fun, yeah, your own garden, and you fiddle and play. And then you do this, by the way, would jump all the way to my number 4 video, online businesses. Because then you do landscaping, a landscaping blog, and you talk about your landscaping, but you're basically not landscaping anymore. You're now educating other people through your blog, and you make money through your blog. You could also do landscaping via courses. So you teach people tiny little things, how to oxygenate soil to make XYZ work better, or to kill weeds. I don't know how to do any of those things, so I'm making this up. But those things, tiny little $5 courses, eventually you've got 200 of them. I promise you, you will have a following that might never stop. You could just not do the courses like I'm doing now with video, and not do them at $5. You could churn out a book on that and sell that on Amazon. So there's lots of ways of skinning your landscaping business cat, if you like. So lots of ways of doing that. For now, this video, I'm talking about more the traditional work from home businesses, where you actually want to get out there and landscape people's gardens as a contractor for that. Okay. Now, most of the time, you're going to be local search. So sorry that I've had you on this page all this time. Well, I'm a little bit sorry, not completely sorry. I hope you've been listening to me and not reading all of this. What I did was I went to the keyword tool, and I've gone straight to search for them, and I've asked for it only to show me. Let me click on this and show you. Johannesburg, Gauteng, South Africa, Sandton. It's where I live, by the way. I'm South African. So this is my area where I'm at, okay? And I've asked it to only give me results for that because I'm presuming that I'm a local area landscaper. I'm not going to be able to get in my car and drive 3-4 hours away to landscape somebody's garden. So yes, it would be for locals. Now Google loves local search, so it's far easier for you to rank local search here. Okay, so having said that, this now tells me who in this area, this is my very, very local area, how many people are looking up things related to these keywords I put up here. Okay, and this is what they do. 1,000 people a month in that area look up landscaping. 110 look up garden services. Garden service, and services. So if you were a garden service person, you could dominate the garden service industry here with only 500 searches a month. But remember, if you are literally dominating 500 searches, you are going to get 200 or 300, 100 phone calls a month. You could. I'm no jokes. If your service is that good and your prices are good, and you even have got some crazy thing which is perfectly good for a business point of view, first month free. We will come and service your garden for free for a month. If your service is that good, are you telling me they won't sign you up forever? No. So every month you would be servicing 30 new gardens, but if you've done it right, you would have 20 of them as permanent gardens to service the next month. You could be adding, I don't know how many, 20, a single team could do 20 gardens in a month thoroughly. I don't know. You if you're the garden service business, you'd know better than me. So every 2 months you could add maybe 40, I don't know. Every 2 months you add another team, a very, very highly skilled team, and you get the third, and then you already know that in 2 months' time you get another team. So you get trainees with that team already. And so the point is that you could have a business that grows in leaps and bounds. Okay, so if we go down now, this is what I asked for. But this is what Google tells me are related searches. So I'm just going to click this button and it'll sort this out, most searched for to least searched for. And when it gets there, sorry, my internet speed comes and goes. And related words are paving, plants, garden ideas. So here's the thing. Let me take these ones that I asked for originally. I could do more research. There will be further keyword research into this. But I'm just going to pop this into here. And now I only want those words. Only those to show up. It's going to research it. So paving is going to disappear here. And it's going to tell me out of all of those words I searched, it'll probably be there we go, landscaping ideas, top, garden services, Pretoria, landscape courses, landscaping companies, 495 keywords, all related to you. You'd search through the ones you'd want, you'd create a page and posts and videos over and over again for these keywords that you want to rank for until you've got a 30 or 40 page website that is bringing you in this high level of inquiries. I mean, this 170 inquiries, for garden services in Pretoria might be enough to keep your business running. Small garden landscaping. Who knows how serious these people are, but remember, if you're doing a decent landscaping job, chances are it's going to run for an entire week. I've got no idea. Again, no landscaper. So you rank for these four. You're getting 500 or 600 inquiries. You sort them all down to where you're picking up 4 or 8 or 10 contracts a month. Busy forever, simply because you set up your business knowing what the demand was. Done. Let me get out of here. Tell you that further down the line, you're going to have to build, you're going to have to do your this sort of research, your niche research. And when I say niche, it means be a landscaper or be a garden services, two different people. Once you know which, or by the way, sell it on LinkedIn or sell it, on Kindle books or sell courses. Once you know where you're going to go with your niche and you've done your business plan for it, again, I'll have a video for you on that. And you've worked out what the nasties are, the costs, the overheads. And then you've gone to the trouble of following my courses here on how to set up a website that makes these people that are searching find you. Once you know those people are going to find you, Well, your business is kind of guaranteed to, there's no guarantees, I get that, but it's guaranteed to be a success because somebody's going to be phoning you. Hello, I found you on Google. I see you do landscaping courses. How much are the courses, please? You've got a client. You've got an inquiry. After that, how you handle them is up to you. That's it. Follow the rest of the videos. Let's take it from there. Be cool. Cheers.